your foundation. Welcome to another episode of Auntie's Advice. I am Auntie Thick Candlewick, burnt and risen, burnt and risen, burnt and risen. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for being here with me yet again. Here we'll answer your questions. I will tap into a higher level of consciousness that I love to call spirit to address situations, uncertainties that you might be facing. You all, I just like ran into this spot and moved out of the garden. So I'm like sitting between the two houses and I'm a little like off center, but I am present. I'm here with you. I prayed so heavy and hard this morning. I don't know why. I think I did about a good 7, 8 prayers, 3 times each. Like the spirit was just all over me. I feel filled. I am excited. I'm ready to move into your readings. Of course, all readings are free, you all. You don't pay me anything. But I do have 2 rules before you come into the room. The first one is make sure whatever question you ask me, it is in fact your business. And the second rule is to click the link in the description box to come on in the room. Come on in the room. Somebody needs to give me a recording contract. I would never. I would I would never. I would never. Cat Apple, I am so happy to see you. It's been forever. We are so happy to have you in the comments. If someone sees Tanika come into the comments, we are looking for Tanika to come into the room. So if you all see Tanika, tell her to click the link in the description box to come on in the room, okay? Y'all know how we do this. Good morning, Queen T. Good morning to my group. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being patient with me. I love you. You know who I'm talking about, my 4 ladies. To the group that I haven't been interacting with at all this week. I love you all, and I promise to get on track very shortly. Okay, enough of that. We're gonna hit this bowl. I'm gonna switch up, flip up this energy. We're gonna bring some people on into the room, get your questions answered. I love you. Awesome. Good morning, Queen T. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you, Auntie?
I'm good. And I realize it's not morning for you, right? So let me just say blessings, peace. Okay, what
Thank
am I going
you.
to do for you today?
So I know you said that I'll be starting a new job. Do you know
Yeah.
exactly like what type of work I would be doing? I know you said something about a quest.
When I look at the work, I see something dealing with papers, but let me show you the way it comes out, the way I see it. I see like I feel like I'm doing something like this. I feel like papers are, I don't know what this means, Spirit. Will you show me details? Like, what is this? I feel like I'm doing something with paperwork, but I almost feel like I'm going through it. I don't know what this is. I feel like I'm going through papers, like I'm looking through something, almost like filing system, but I don't see like files. I just see paper. Something dealing with paperwork, administration. I'm like, what does she do here? Okay. I just heard when I asked, what does she do here? I'm like, are they talking to me or about her? They said you. Some sort of way you are so interesting. Some sort of way you are tapping into people's information, personal information, tapping in, looking in. So, some sort of way, I think that you are working with official records or official documents. I strongly feel like this, I'm going to say this, but I'm not sure that this is literal. I feel like this has some sort of connection or attachment to government. I only say that because when I look at this, I feel like something about what I'm looking at is either like birth certificate. Can y'all hear that? Can you hear that? That
Yeah, I can
noise in the
hear it.
background?
It went
Oh, I
away
just
though.
got new neighbors. I got new neighbors all around me, and that's why I had to move out of the garden over here. But anyway, I feel like something now I gotta keep it all the way 100 because what I'm looking at almost looks to me like you are looking at someone's birth chart information. Now I know I said that the new job is going to be administrative, but I almost feel like, or okay, whatever this is official documents, but it's people's personal information. Some sort of way, though, I also feel like I'm looking at someone's birth chart, like their natal chart. And I'm like, I have full access to who they are, what they're about, everything. Now, I would consider that more spiritual work, but this to me looks like I feel like I'm in like a very plain office environment or setting, and I'm going through paperwork, but this paperwork reveals everything about someone. It could even be like working in a hospital and having access to people's records or something like that. Something dealing with records, personal information.
Yeah, right now I
What?
work for a healthcare in technology
Oh,
company, so I look at that stuff
okay.
now currently too.
Okay. So whatever this seems along the lines of that. But where you work now, okay, I guess hospital would still kind of be sort of be like government entity. I just feel like I have access to all of your personal information, everything, like your but I keep feeling like birth charts. But this could be what do they call it when you get like a birth certificate, right? But it comes into me like birth chart, which actually is sort of kind of the same thing. Because if you have somebody's birth certificate, you can absolutely access their birth chart. You know what
Yeah,
I
you
mean?
can.
But either way it goes, it looks like official documents, paperwork, and um, I don't know how it's being used or what you are like doing literally with that, but it looks like you might be in the same line of work, just somewhere else.
Okay, thank you so much, Auntie.
Are you looking to get out of that work altogether?
Eventually, because I do want to start my spiritual business, so eventually, yes. And it's
Okay.
crazy that you said that because sometimes I do read people's natal chart.
You should probably look more into maybe doing a little bit more of that, although I strongly feel like you're going to have some sort of spiritual work in reference to meditation or guiding people on some sort of journey. But I would
And
maybe
you
look
said that in one
into,
of my personal readings too, Auntie.
okay, yeah, I would definitely look into meditation, like some sort of journeying, people carrying them along their way. But I absolutely feel like birth chart, birth certificate, personal information is going to be like the daily, job, like the day-to-day job.
Thank you so much, Auntie.
You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It was a gift and a blessing. I so look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye.
Bye. Talk to you soon.
Okay, I'm just going to take a deep breath. All right, y'all. We're going to keep this train moving. Okay. I'm going to switch up this energy. I guess I got to keep this bowl. Sorry. I guess I got to keep this bowl on my lap during this reading, during these readings, since I don't have a little table out here. Okay, let's do this. Interference and interruption. This person is dealing with interference and interruption. Interesting. Kaylee, welcome. How are you today?
Hello. I'm all right, thank you, Auntie. How are you?
I'm so awesome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. What am I going to look into for you today?
Oh, I need a love life, Auntie. I was wondering, have I got any ladies in line, or do I need some self-healing? Well, more self-healing first. Am I not ready, or?
Actually, Spirit just told me you are ready for love. Let me find out what's going on in your wheelhouse. Just give me a brief moment, Kaylee.
Thank you.
Okay. I always get these M people. I always get these M people. I feel like I'm the psychic who's been assigned to the M group. Like you gonna handle the M's. Okay. So either somebody with the initial M, Margot, Margaret. And it's always MAR. Like I get a lot of MARs. Okay. So
Yeah.
I want you to pay attention to those three letters in someone's name. If it, but definitely M is significant here. Okay. Give me a brief moment. This person comes in, they're doing like this when they come in. So they make me feel like they're a little playful. They may
Yeah.
even they may even dance or something.
Okay.
This may be a person you've never seen before,
Yeah.
or a type of person who may be completely foreign or different to you from you. I
Okay.
feel like I stare at you very deeply. I'm intrigued by you. Also, I feel like you meet them outdoors at a I feel like I'm at a farmer's market, to be honest. I feel like
That
I'm
sounds
looking at
about
a
right.
place,
Yeah.
okay, where they're like little, like people have their own independent little tables set up.
Yeah.
I feel like this person is going to be wearing, or you is going to be wearing a little, like a crocheted bag, color cream crochet bag, or or they're going to have like a floppy hat or something on.
Okay.
This person is also gonna approach you.
Oh, good, because I'm quite shy.
This person is going to approach you. She might even put her hand on her hip like this when she's talking to you. This is your person. I do feel like there's a lot of attraction here between the two of you. But something about her is different, intriguing. I also hear high energy. She may be, I mean, really be completely opposite of you, completely in every way.
Yeah.
But when I ask Spirit, like, when do we meet this person? When do I get to see this person? They show up in April or May. Is that too far away? I know time is fluid.
No, no,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Time
So they
happens.
may,
It's meant to happen when it happens, isn't it?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Yes.
So expecting in April or May, but this seems like, oh, they just told me this is going to be a challenge for you too. This relationship is going to challenge you because I feel
Okay.
like you might have some preconceived notions in your mind about the way people should be, how they should behave, what they
Yes.
should say and shouldn't say. This person is going to bust all of that shit down. You know,
Okay.
I don't care anything about that. I don't care. And they are
Yeah.
also the kind of person who they are not going to care about how people feel about them or what they have to say. That's not
Yeah.
going to, and I think you might be a little different where you might have a certain level of decorum. This person is not like that at all.
Okay. No filters.
No filters, no filter. Also a very I live in the now kind of person.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like her hair is going to be long brown hair, and she
Okay.
might wear it pulled back in a braided ponytail most of the time. April or May, look for this energy to enter into your life.
Thank you,
I'm
Auntie.
looking forward to it for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It was a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking
Oh,
to
it's
you
been
again
a
soon.
pleasure. Thank you so much for
Okay.
everything. Take
You're so
care.
welcome. Bye
Thank
now.
you. Bye.
Okay. Okay, y'all. We have a room full. Okay, if you attempt to get in the room and you cannot, as people drop in, then click the link in the description box to get in. Um, because I do see that there are the room is full at this time. So I'm gonna hit this bowl. We're gonna flip up, switch up this energy. I'm sorry for all the background noises, y'all. I have new neighbors all around me, like literally in the last like 4 days. People moved in this way, that way. I like they're all around me. So it might be a little it might be a little noisy. Okay. So I'm gonna hit this bowl. We're gonna go ahead, flip up, switch up this energy and move into the next reading. All right. Interesting enough. Hi, Trey Trey. How are you?
I'm so good. Sending you
I
love
love
and
you.
light.
Thank you
Well,
so much. What can I look into for you today?
after my reading with you, how I was blessed, something happened that night. And all of a sudden, I had a major tower moment today. And when the next girl came on, you said you channeled somebody. And after I hung, I just want a message from my dad. I just want a
Okay.
message from my dad.
Okay, so I'm not sure. First of all, I just heard the name Carl, okay? But the letter C is going to be important here. Now, you're looking, Charles, okay. Okay, hold on. Give me a brief moment here, Trey Trey, okay? Okay. This man is presenting to me, okay? He sits back in his chair, but he has his arms like this in front of me. Very stoic look on his face, and if I didn't know energy, I would think he was intimidating, but he is not intimidating. He's a bit pensive. He wants to know what I can do. Okay. He just said to me, Did your father have a potty mouth?
Yeah, well,
He just said to me, he's telling me somebody is not your friend. Okay, let me just give you this scene, okay? I feel like I'm sitting in a big chair, okay? I have
yes.
my arms crossed. I feel like this person has big arms, okay? Or like a big stature in
Mm,
some way about themselves.
mm.
He is he is watching and he seems angry, but he isn't. He's just very firm here. He's also telling me like he's observing something happening. He is not getting involved, but he is telling me that someone is not your friend. He's making it very clear. He's pointing to 3 people.
I,
Okay.
See, I
Um,
told you my family disowned me. You're right on. Keep going. Oh my gosh.
he's also telling me that so these come in as 3 feminine energies that he's
Yep.
pointing to.
Yep.
Okay. He just said, ask me anything. He's also telling me, I mean, that's quite known anyway, but okay, so he had said to me like she's more powerful than them, but then he laughed and he said something about sticking it to them. Now, let me ask you if one of these people is your mother.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So here's the deal. You need to speak to dad a little more often. You also need to call him in and ask him for his help. I feel like he's around, but he feels a little pissy that nobody actually talks to him. That nobody like they might mention him in passing, but like he's around all the time. He's not asked to get involved. He's not asked for his advice, nothing. So he right side of the body goosebumps. He's also telling me like right side of the body goosebumps again that he's grateful that I am speaking up for him. Interesting enough, he's also telling me he's okay. So there's a masculine energy that's coming up here as you may be having some problems with too. Now,
Yes.
this could have been, okay, a lover or someone in that frame of mind because
Mm.
dad is also telling me that relationship. Dad is also telling me like he could help here. He could get involved here in some way. But maybe you're not asking for his involvement or for his help. You might cry and be sad that dad isn't here, but you're not asking dad to come forward for you, and he absolutely can't. Okay. Now, I don't know who C is, but I know that C is significant because I also heard the name Charles or Charleston as well. Okay. Um, catapult. Catapult what? Intelligence. Catapult intelligence. Keep that in your back pocket. I don't know what it means. Catapult intelligence. Okay. He's telling me he's going to send you something so you know that he's speaking to you. Okay. I'm going to tell you what this might be. For some reason, I feel like I'm holding a cupcake, but he said cream puff.
Mm. Interesting.
I I feel like I'm looking at I don't know what that is when they like torch the frosting on something and the
Oh,
frosting.
isn't that creme brulee? No.
I think like creme brulee is very flat.
Oh,
This looks like frosting that's being torched, and it's like brown around the top or
a
something.
lemon meringue pie.
Like meringue,
Oh
like
my
meringue.
God. Oh my God, Dad. Oh my God. Lemon meringue pie. Yeah.
He's like, he's showing me like something that'll sit in the palm of your hand, and it's like, I don't think you're going to buy this. I don't think you're looking for it. Some sort of way you're going to end up with this. And this is him confirming, like, I'm here. This is something about this is representative of him. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, he just kissed you on what would be your left side, the left side of your face. Oh, he just kissed me on my forehead. Now, he also is saying to me that something about socks. Okay, so for some reason, he's showing me somebody putting on a pair of white socks, or he is putting on a pair of white socks.
Mm.
I don't know the significance here, but I want you to, I feel like somebody is putting on white socks and then slipping across a floor, or like running up and down a floor on white socks. I don't understand what I'm looking at here. And it
Mm.
almost looks to me like kids, but just keep that in your back pocket. He just told me, of course, I love you.
Mm.
I don't know if you questioned that, but he said, of course, I love you, as though he needed to, like, that it's ridiculous to ask that.
Not in my family, it's not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we just didn't say that. I just want him. I always talk to him, but I just ask him to protect my two daughters. He was very close to my two daughters. They adored him, their papa, and it, like, that's really.
He's telling me that he's very close to you now.
I knew that. I knew that. I see him. I dream about him. He's always at the edge of, like, yeah. I know he's here. He was my biggest supporter.
I don't think he has kind things to say about your mother. But that's okay. I'm not going to get into that. I am going to just tell you that you need to ask him for his help to get involved. Get involved. Otherwise, he won't do it.
Okay.
He's observing a lot of things he doesn't like. Some part of him also comes off to me very fiery, or he might yell or something here. I don't know. I just feel like I'm jumping up and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
he's telling me he will still do that. He will get people together. Like, I feel like I got a fiery anger. I don't think it's anger though. I think it's more about discipline and control or something.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Look out for this lemon meringue pie coming your way. It's Dad, but also ask him for his help. Just ask him to get involved,
Okay.
to help move things for you. I'm like, are you an honorable ancestor? He said, honorable enough.
Yeah. That would be him. He was
Honorable
very
enough.
funny.
Yeah, honorable
Very
enough.
funny.
Okay.
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
so
leave
much
this.
again.
I'm gonna ask Dad to leave.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for allowing
Thank
me to
you.
read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Take care.
Bye. Wow. I got something to say, y'all, but we're gonna wait until after this quick little break, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what came up, okay? Go ahead. My assignment in this lifetime is to tell you and the others the stories of your lives, past, present, and future. Reminding you of the moments you told me to tell you about in an effort to jog your memory, release your grief, stump out fear, and ensure you're on the right path with the right people. Book an appointment below. Let's talk. Okay. Something that came up that I wanted to speak to with regards to the first person I read for. This lady who you're going to meet, I think she might have, I think the problem with the decor, I hope you're still watching. I do hope that you're still watching. Kaylee, this is for you. The problem with the decorum here and this person having no filter might have something to do with this woman not liking particular groups of people. That's what I'm going to say. She may have very strong opinions, Kaylee, about different groups of people. So keep that in the back of your wheelhouse. This relationship might be a challenge for you because she might see very specific groups of people as unholy, unworthy beneath her. And that may be the thing in this relationship that causes you to cringe a bit. So just keep that in mind. I wanted to give you that. I was going to give it to you right before Trey came on, but I didn't want to interrupt her reading with that. So just keep that in mind. Okay. We're going to switch up this energy and bring in the next
We
person to
have,
the room.
sorry, Auntie, we have Tanika in the room now.
Okay. Can we bring her on really quickly?
Yes.
Okay. Somebody is cooking breakfast. It smells so good. Hi, Tanika.
Hi, Auntie. How you doing?
I haven't seen you in forever.
I
Your
know I'll be
face.
trying to hide.
Okay. So our question in the last live was when the twins show up, what's normally happening in a reading? And I believe that you were attempting to answer that question. Am I correct?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
It was
So
abuse.
because we didn't catch it, I wasn't 100% sure that that's what you were attempting. So I'm going to give you a chance right now to tell us for $25 what happens when the twins show up in a reading.
Um, I can't remember. It was a warning for like abuse. It's somebody not treating the other person right. It's a warning. So that's what I remember.
Yeah. So when the twins show up in a I'm going to let you go off of that. I wanted something different, but that's
Gotcha.
pretty good too. When the twins show up in a reading, anytime I see the twins, it's either cheating,
That's I
messiness,
forgot that.
drama, anything going like it's messiness in the game. Somebody is normally being cheated on or there's some sort of drama. Somebody isn't doing right in a connection or a relationship. So
Yeah.
I think I just gave the answer. I'm not
I
really
think
sure that
you
that was
did.
the perfect answer for you, but I'm going to go ahead and still award you $25 because when we went back and looked at the last video and read the comments, I was like, I think she actually hit the nail on the
I think I
head here.
said all of them in there. I even went back and said it, but my memory's bad, so I'm
Yeah,
just trying to
yeah, I
remember.
think that you got it. I think that
Thank
you
you.
got it. So you are going to be our winner for the last question, the question from Sunday, or I think for you all it was Saturday. So the
I
question
think
for
so.
Saturday, you are in fact our winner. So we will send you over $25 at the end of this reading today.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Auntie.
Okay. Make sure you put your, although I think I have your Cash App already, still
hmm
put it in the private chat behind the scenes and we'll ensure that you get your prize money.
Okay, will do.
Okay, bye now.
Bye bye.
Okay. Okay, y'all. Now I'm going to go ahead, switch up this energy. And I think that there might be a new question that's coming out today if it hasn't come across the board already. So somebody else still has a chance to win 25 bucks for this week's question. All right. I'm going to hit this bowl and we're going to keep this train moving. Awesome. Hi, Liana. How are you?
Finding you.
Wait, I said it wrong again. It's Liana.
Yes.
Perfect. What can I look into for you today?
I was coming through to see. I okay. So the last time we spoke, you said something about 7 months. Not actually about like retaining my job, but I didn't make it clear. I sew, and I've been sewing for like about 5 years on and off, and it seems like every time I try to get serious, it's some type of roadblock. So. Someone told me, like, look at it as a blessing in disguise that certain people change their mind from dealing with you. They probably could have been problematic, but it seems like I really want to get out here, but I'm starting to kind of feel as if I'm not supposed to be sewing because it's always something. I know that might sound weird. So I was trying to see, am I supposed to be sewing? I know that may sound like slightly cliche, like you should know what you're supposed to be doing, but that's literally all I know. So I gravitate to it. It seems like it's a lot of distractions around me from it, but that's what I want to do. I know what come with it, but I'm not sure.
The simple answer to your question is yes, you absolutely should be sewing. But what city are you in?
Chicago.
And you work for people privately or you work for a large group of people?
Privately. So it's like I'm my own boss and it's custom clothing. So if you need like a prom dress or like a wedding dress, birthday, special occasion, and I do it by myself. My other job I picked up working at a warehouse, which is UPS, but that's pretty draining. But that's what I have right now with some type of consistent income. And with making clothes, I have to. It seems like I have to make money on the side and then try to get my stuff out.
Okay, this is what you're going to do. There are people who are looking for you, full body goosebumps, that don't know you exist. I feel like there's a deficit. I know that there's a deficit in your city for what you do. The beautiful thing is, I'm from Chicago.
Hey.
This is what you're going to do. You're going to go down to Roosevelt Road and you're going to walk into Frank's Alterations. You will introduce yourself to Frank. You're going to tell him what you do, that you make custom clothes. You will leave him all of your personal information. Now, the only thing Frank's does is alterations, but people walk into Frank's all the time looking for people that make clothing, okay? Custom clothes. He no longer has resources for that. All those people stopped making clothes years ago. I feel like your competition, that it has dried up. You're going to walk into there, you're going to tell him what you do, you're going to tell him that you're looking for consistent clientele and business, and he is going to help you. Now, the other deal is Hyde Park. Are you on the south side?
No, close to like up, like north, kind of.
Park. Oh, north.
Mhm.
Okay. I want you also to travel to the south side. You're going to go to Hyde Park. Um, I can see the place, but I cannot think of the name of it. Um, I'm going to send you I need you to send me an email or a private message so that I can send you the name of this other place. You're going to walk into there too. And you're also going to tell these people what you do and who you are. They're going to hire you to do local things for them because they currently send everything out away somewhere else, but they need local help. So this is going to be this UPS thing that you're doing, that's got to go. That's going to
Yes.
leave. Okay. So your side work is going to be you picking up side jobs from this place that needs like something done quickly so they don't have to send it out of town or away to their people. You're going to pick this up. I also see a Hispanic lady here, but I don't know how she's involved. She's probably in her late 40s to early 50s. She has a round face, very friendly. She's going to appear in your life in some way too to help here. You should absolutely be sewing, but I feel like there's something going on with your network or not being seen or not being known.
Yes, I feel very undervalued. I mean, I'm not putting as much work in as I'm supposed to, but sometimes it get very discouraging when you feel like your clients not appreciating you, people not tagging you in your work, like all type of stuff, and they saying they had good service from you, so that's not the issue. But yeah.
Also, this is a much older crowd you're going to be working with. These are older people. People who are, these people who you are going to be working with, these are not like prom people, okay? These are older people who are financially stable, set. They know who they are and what they want. These are the people who are going to come to you. This is where you're going to get your appreciation. Now, these people are not social media folks either. They don't, even if they have social media pages, they aren't always on it or active. A lot of them may be part of like dancing communities, stepping communities. These are older people who go to church. They want to look great for things like that. This is going to be, your clientele is going to change. Okay. This is a,
Okay.
this is a completely different group of people.
That's so sad.
Why?
Because I like making gowns. Like that's the type of stuff I want to make, like gowns
You
and
still
dresses.
will. You still will. You still will. It's just that the majority of your work is going to be there. These people are still, they're going to have dresses made, but it's going to be a little less promish and more like after five type clothing. Very unique, beautiful pieces that you're going to be creating. But it's, do you want to sew or do you just want to create a certain type of dress? If you just want to sew, if you just want to get into your talent and do more of it and make great money doing that, your clientele is changing. But I think we may have talked about this before for you, Liana, like everything about what you know is going to change. It's all going to be different. This is a part of it. This is going to be different as well. I strongly suggest that you go and see Frank first thing in the morning. If Frank is not there, there may be an older, tall man there um, who will help you in the same way as well. Either way it goes, I want you to prepare yourself for change. Everything must change. And this is a part of your ascension. Your customers are going to look different. Be ready.
Okay.
Make a decision. Make a decision about what you want. And if you're like, no, I just want to keep the same clients I have, I just want to make the things that I'm used to making, then you might find yourself caught in this loop. But if you're open to, I'm telling you, this is an established crowd of people who have the financial resources, and you make one thing for one person and their whole friendship group starts coming to you. You won't be able to keep up. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that.
Okay.
By the way,
Yes.
my father is usually in these lives, and my dad only wears custom clothes as well.
Yeah.
He goes to one of these places to have all of his clothes. But I'm telling you, you have to get you a crowd that comes back consistently, that has the financial means, and who will refer their other financially secure and consistent friends. And then you will be in your thing. Your life will look different. Your customers will look different, but you will be in your work.
As long
If
as,
you're open to that, then you'll get what you want. I guarantee it.
as long as I'm happy.
Good. You will be. I think that you absolutely will be more than you believe. Just give it an opportunity. Give change a chance. I guarantee you'll love it.
Okay, thank you so
Okay.
much.
You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It was a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye now. Okay, y'all. I need to take a moment. I need to breathe for a second. Let me see what's going on in the comments. I just need a minute. I need a minute. If y'all are in Chicago, y'all know people who need custom clothing made. Make sure you all reach out to Liana. Liana, please put your personal information in the comments so that people can have a way to follow your social media pages and get in touch with you outside of you popping into my YouTube videos from time to time. Make sure there's a way to get in touch with you, okay? Okay, y'all. I just need to take a moment. I'm telling you, tell a cat apple, tell a cat apple. She got to think about the needs. Yes, 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 yes. Local drag communities too. I forgot about them. Yes. Come on, girl. Give her the business, cat apple. Tell her. They'll have nieces, goddaughters, daughters. You'll still be able to do what you love, but with consistent income. Y'all, please big her up. Please big her up so she can see clearly. Like, it's not just about doing one thing. It's just about opening yourself up to everything. I completely forgot about the drag community. I completely forgot about the cosplay community. I never even think of them. That's why this community is so necessary. Just ideas everywhere, everywhere. Plays she could be all types of costume designers. There's so many things she can do. Oh, come on, y'all, with that love. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. You all gave me power. The deal is, Spirit says she should absolutely be sewing. The only thing she's got to be is willing to open herself up to a new clientele. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for joining this live.
Hi, we have our winner for today, Jay Nicole. The question for
Jay,
today, yeah, Jay Nicole. So the
okay.
question for today, how does Auntie suggest you go about getting real answers from Spirit right away without using tools? So the answer is by asking Spirit to reveal by signs. Thank
This
you.
is true. So, Jay
Yes,
Nicole,
please do come on in
congratulations.
the room, Jay Nicole. Thank you.
Click the link in the description box to come on in the room. We're going to get your personal information so you can get your winnings for today. Yeah, so if you ever want to communicate with Spirit or ask Spirit for an answer, you simply tell them exactly what you want. Be very clear in your yes or no response for them, and ask them to show you um, things in signs. Send me 3 dimes if this is going to be a yes. Make some tomato. I always love things that force you to do an activity if they, give you a sign, because it annoys you a little bit, but you also get time to think about what, like, if you tell them knock over a jar or a glass of water, now you got to go clean the water up off the floor. And while you cleaning the water off the floor, you like, this is some BS. But it gives you a moment to say, oh, right, I did ask Spirit to knock over a cup of water. And now you're back into the flow of your question and you're back into that thing. So I strongly advise you all to talk to Spirit in that way. Ask them to give you signs to do physical things in your reality that you can see, touch, feel, and know that it's them communicating with you, okay? Okay. So I'm going to hit this bowl now. We're going to switch up this energy and keep this train moving, okay? Somebody's breakfast smells so good. Probably Auntie. Okay, Spirit. Am I clear? Thank you. A and M. We have two energies today. Hello, ladies. I haven't read for either of you before. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. No. No, ma'am. Uh-uh. That is
Huh?
an old lady. Do I look like an old lady? I
Oh.
am Auntie.
Oh,
Do not call me ma'am. Do not call me no miss. What the?
I'm so sorry.
Okay. What the? What they talking about, y'all? Talk about some ma'am. Do I look like a ma'am? No. Okay. What can I look into for you today? What can I look into for you today?
So we had a question about the trip we're on currently, but is it okay if we switch out and ask, is there something you can tell us about, like something for us to look forward to this year?
Okay, so you want to know about the trip that you're on right now, if there's something for you to look forward to there?
Oh, is it okay if we switch it and ask, like, is there anything that you can see for either of us for us to look forward to this year, like 2022?
Sure. Just give me, well, I need your real names. A and M is not going to be enough for me. Just give me your first names. What's your name with the glasses first?
My name's a little weird, but my name's Ihorn, and then
Ihorn?
yes,
Did I
ma'am.
get that right?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so let me just look at you first and then we'll look at M. Okay, so just give me a moment.
Okay. Thank you.
There's some sort of dealings with a child here with regard to you. I don't know if you're teaching or bringing up a child, but give me a moment, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so again, when I went back in, there's something going on here with a child. Now, I don't know if you do like babysitting or you're taking care of a child or you have a young child, but I see you holding a kid's hand and you guys are kind of like playing around a room or moving around a room in some nature. I do feel like this is a feminine energy, a little girl. I also see like she kind of plops down on the floor. She sits Indian style. She's expecting you to communicate back and forth with her. Okay, so this child is revealing secrets to you or she's whispering in your ears. I'm telling you something. This could be some sort of pretend or playing that's happening here. I strongly feel like, I don't know why, I feel like I'm babysitting. I feel like this is babysitting though. Some sort of connection to a child here, but I feel like you are there. I'm gonna use the word entertainment, but it could be more like, I don't know, you're like to take their attention or to keep them engaged in some way. What do you currently do?
We're both college students, but I do babysit my younger family a lot. But I'm in college now most of the time, so I don't know about that.
I feel like you're going to do some, I literally heard au pair. Okay. And I know that an au pair is like a babysitter, a nanny, but I strongly feel like, I know you're in college, but I feel like you might be living with a family to
My
take care of
family?
it. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh
I don't know.
gosh.
But I do feel like you're, I don't know, because au pairs can go home, right? Au pairs don't necessarily stay.
No, I think it's contracts, like they for a limited time.
Babysitting comes in very heavy for you. It comes in very heavy for you.
Oh gosh.
A lot of it.
I do babysit a lot. That's this year?
And next year.
Hmm. Okay.
But I just gotta tell you what I see and what they tell me. Something because they use the word au pair, I feel like something about this is connected to a French family. And I feel like something about your work is going to involve like serious work with a child, consistent. So you might find that you pick up a job this year that is like consistent babysitting for a family. And this is one little girl in particular. I do not feel like her parents are very much so involved in her life at all. And the mother will be present. She just won't be interested. But keep that in mind, okay? Now let me look into you.
Okay.
M. What's
Hi,
your full name? What's your first name?
my name's Miranda.
Okay, Miranda. Just give me a brief moment.
Okay.
Let me clear the energy. Huh. I'm asking spirit, what is this I see? But I feel like okay, so I see you doing something like something with your hands like this. I'm like, what is it? It almost feels like I gotta work through this. It almost feels like I'm somewhere and I keep feeling like balls are falling like towards me or on me, like those little balls that are in like a jumping like that. Here we go back with kids, like that kids jump in, but I don't see kids. I just feel like I'm something about removing something out of my way like this constantly. I'm like, is this a distraction going on? Yes.
Suki, welcome to Backlist.
Okay. I cannot get a clear view of what this is, but I am going to tell you what I see, and then it might make sense to you on the back end, okay?
Okay.
I feel like there is something that is coming towards you, and you're constantly trying to clear it out of your way. When I look at this, I feel like whatever it is, when it presents to me, it looks like, do you know what, you know, when you go into like a, kids have those big playpens and it's full of those balls. They're like red, yellow, blue, and the kids just jump into those balls. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I feel like that's what I see like coming towards me. So it's a lot of something. It's a lot of something. And I feel like you're constantly moving it out of the way. When I ask spirit, like, what is this? What is this? Why can't I see what this is? They tell me, they confirm for me that it's distraction. So I'm like, distraction from what or of what? And they don't give me detail. But I will tell you that whatever this is, I feel like it's gonna monopolize your time. So you could want to focus here, but there's something that keeps coming at you from this way that you have to constantly move or block out of the way. It is absolutely energy. It could be masculine energy, but it also seems to me because of the color of these balls, like it's playful, maybe somebody who does not respect your time or what you have going on. I feel like you're going to spend a lot of time trying to remove something or get something out of your way and not being able to fully focus on what you need to or want to focus on. I strongly feel like this also might be in relation to something dealing with a family or your family. Whatever it is, it's a lot. It's a lot. I also feel like you're dealing with whatever this distraction is coming your way. And I don't know why it keeps feeling like it's coming to me from this way, like from the right, from the future, right? Whatever this is, you're done dealing with it and you're like, exhausted. And then you can finally focus on this, but you're too exhausted to give whatever this is your full attention. You're going to be distracted from, you're both in school, right? You're going to have distractions from your schoolwork. You're going to be distracted from schoolwork. Whatever is going to be coming at you is going to be a multitude of things. It can be both family and a relationship, a guy and family. It's a lot of different things coming your way. It's going to take your focus away from here. However, damn. Unfortunately, I have to tell you what I see, okay? There's going to be a lot of stress, but you're still going to do well in school. But I feel like complete fucking burnout, complete burnout. This may happen for the entirety of one whole year. When I'm like, Spirit, why is it happening? There is some sort of distraction going on to keep you from accomplishing the school work, to keep you from like excelling, succeeding, doing this. And I don't think it's from these people on purpose. I feel like it's an energy around you that wants to keep you from this. If these distractions do not already exist, maybe they keep coming from the right towards me because they are coming in your immediate future. This is a lot of shit happening. It's a lot of stuff happening in your energy, a lot. There is going to be some sadness attached here as well. Okay. I want you to, now as I see all of this, I also see relief, okay? You're going to have a hell of a time getting everything done, but it does get better for you. Now, it might last a little bit of time, so I want you to be patient with yourself and with the things going on in your environment. When this is done with, because I feel like it's a, Spirit says, say it. It's like a storm. It's like it's dark and it's a storm. But when it's over, things do get really good for you. I feel like the sun is shining. Your life is a lot better. I don't know why this has to take place for you when it does. But Spirit just confirmed for me again, this is absolutely dealing with your family. Needing help. So I want you to keep that in your mind. I don't know if these distractions have already began to show up for you, but if they have, they may double or even triple. You're still going to do well in school, though. You're going to do well, but it might be a struggle for you for a little bit of time. What year are you in school right now?
We're first years in college.
Okay. So just expect, a little bit of pressure maybe in the first year, but by the next year, because I only feel like this lasts you for 1 year. By the next year, I feel that things are much better than they are now. Or as they will become. Heavy pressure though, heavy pressure. Prepare yourself for it. Just know you're strong enough. You can make it through it. Do not walk away from school. Not that I even feel like you would have a choice to do that. Like, I don't even feel like that choice even exists in your wheelhouse. Like, I don't think you could walk away even if you wanted to. But just know you're going to be able to handle it all. You're going to be much stronger. I also feel like you're going to be alone quite a bit. I don't know if you're going to have a very consistent friendship connection or circle while you're going through these tough times, because you'll have things going on so constant, you won't have time for the friendships. So please keep that in mind. I wish I had better news. I wish I could be like, oh, you're both going to have boyfriends and it's going to be great. And no, honey, you're going to be working with a child and you're going to be dealing with some things probably from home.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Could I
Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It was a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, okay, y'all. We are over our hour. I really don't think I can take another one. Should I do one more? Jane, thank you so much for your
You
service. I don't think I
can.
thanked you.
But it's
Okay,
like
we're gonna do
10, 5. Yeah, 10 minutes to go.
okay. Okay, we're gonna take one more person, y'all. That energy was so heavy. Just give me a brief moment. Let me release a little bit. Thank you, Spirit. We honestly never get more than we can handle. And whatever we get, you all know how I end the lives. Whatever we get, it's always for us. It's never to us. It's always for us. It's always for us. Even when it hurts, it's for us. All right, I'm going to click this bowl. We're going to switch up, flip up this energy. This is going to be the last reading for the for the morning, the afternoon, the evening, wherever you are. This is the last one, okay? All right.
Oh, I made it.
J energy, checking energy. Let me tell you something. Spirit, literally, when I hit the bowl, Spirit was like, this is going to be familiar energy. I was like, okay.
Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. I'll be quick because I know you want to go. Okay.
Okay. You don't
Happy to
have to
see
be
you.
quick.
Okay.
You as well.
So I've been working at the Waffle House. I hate it. But this medical place, I'm officially getting an interview. But I've worked about 3 days there. They're a little chaotic. I just want to know what's gonna happen. I'm not leaving the Waffle House.
Just because you want to leave the Waffle House, I feel like you're going to take this position. But I don't know how long you last in this position. I'm going to stick to a reading that I gave you. I don't know how long back, where I said something about you is going to. You might keep this job until it gets warm outside. Something about you, like I feel like you're going to leverage photos, some sort of way you're leveraging either photos or fashion. Let me tell you what Spirit just said to me. Some sort of way you're going to come up on an opportunity to get free clothing.
I love clothes.
That's going to change things for you because I feel like something about the clothing, excuse me, something about the clothing is related to the pictures. I don't know if you're modeling or if you are doing this on your own, but I strongly feel like you and pictures is where I feel like it generates money and attention. And I hear you saying, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. Like you feel guilty that you didn't stick with one thing and now you're doing something else. But I almost feel like the pictures can be done in addition to this. So cute. Can be done in addition to this
You like
metaphor.
them?
No, I just thought it was so cute because Spirit said when you're in your 20s, you can jump in and out of jobs like this, no problem. I was like, I did the same thing. I just jumped in and out of jobs. Like, it's hot outside. I ain't working for y'all no more. I quit.
That's me. I'm not going in the office. Too many hours. Gotta go outside.
Oh boy, the ridiculousness of being young.
I'm so happy.
But
I'm just happy that the medical thing is gonna at least work out for a few months.
yeah, it's going to work out for a few months. You might walk away from it like on a really hot day, or I don't know why I feel like you're going to walk away from this thing on a really hot day. Like, I'm not doing this today. I quit. But I do feel like it's going to be lucrative for you. But I feel like you also quit or do this because there's something else going on with clothing, photography, attention, pictures. I'm sticking with that. I'm sticking with that because it keeps coming up. This taking a picture in a skirt, pulling the skirt out, like I feel like I'm up on some stairs. Somebody is down here taking pictures of me. So you might find yourself doing some sort of fashion modeling. And I feel like it's strongly connected to Instagram.
Mm. Woohoo! No more Waffle
If this
House.
is not you doing official modeling, then you're doing it for yourself. Either way it goes, it generates attention and money. But then you're still going to go and find another like stable job. Somebody's going to make you feel irresponsible for doing this. So that's why you're going to go find a stable job.
Oh, my mother. Yeah.
Somebody is absolutely going to make you feel like whatever let me tell you something. Yeah, like an influencer, Cat Apple. Like I feel like she's going to be some sort of influencer in fashion, beauty. I don't feel like this is makeup. I feel like this is clothing. And I feel like you're going to get free clothing. But somebody here is going to make you feel guilty for doing this. And so you're going to feel like I got to be more responsible. I got to go get me a real job. But what you're doing is actually a real job. If you focus on it fully, it can like grow, become something much bigger. But I feel like you're going to let this person get in your ear. You're going to back down a little bit on the Instagram, not fully pull away from it, but you are going to go get a regular job too. For some reason, soup just popped in here for me. So you might find yourself working in another restaurant or I don't think that's going to be a good look for you. But I do feel like it will be a restaurant that's like a little better than the Waffle House. This might be more like Red Lobster or it's not going to be like top of the line, but it would be better than a Waffle House, or it would be like TGI Fridays or something like that. Either way it goes, I'm going to highly encourage you to do the most artistic thing that fills your heart. And if that's taking these pictures, that's what you need to be doing. If it's fashion, then find you a job in a retail store where you can wear their clothes and take pictures and maybe start something off that way. But I absolutely feel like fashion is in your future.
Thank you so much. I have hope.
And don't talk down on yourself either, okay? Because somebody might see you as being perfect and you might be like, oh, but don't do that. You're perfect.
Oh man, this is a big step for me.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
you're perfect. So just keep that in mind, okay?
Thank you.
I feel like my job was hard today. I feel like my job was really hard today.
You ended on a good note. Positivity.
I guess. Uh-huh.
I miss
Like,
you. Have a good night. Well, day.
thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay. Y'all, I think I'm going to do the readings from here, from this point forward. It almost looks like the garden, but it isn't. This is much better for me. I'll probably do it here, and I'm also under this thing, so I'm not sitting in the sun. As long as it works out for y'all and it works out for me, I think it will be perfect. I appreciate you being here with me. You could be anywhere in the world and you choose to be here with me. I'm just so open and grateful for that. I love you. I love you. If you're watching the video, please give me a like. If you've just come across the video, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here 5 days a week. If you are on the other side of the pond from where I am, that means that you will see me every Monday through Friday. Do you all see me Monday through Friday? Or Mondays to Thursdays and Saturdays, Monday through Thursday, and then again on Saturday. And if you're on this side of the pond where I am, you will see me Tuesdays through Fridays and on Sundays, right? Because we're like ahead of the people in the States. I also want to say one other thing to the people in the States. this is going to be a little heavy, okay? I know that there's a lot of controversy currently going on around vaccines, people taking them and not taking them, okay? The same is happening over here on this side of the pond, so we are no different from you, except there is something that is coming down the pipeline in the States. Also, I feel like this is also going to happen in Europe. I just heard England, where there is going to be some sort of purposeful divide of vaxxers versus anti-vaxxers. I do strongly feel like there is, again, I don't know if what I'm seeing is literal or figuratively, and I don't want to cause any sort of fear, but I am being given something, so I have to give it to you. I do feel like there may be some sort of physical separation between the two people. So if you are not going to be forced to stay inside if you are not vaccinated, I feel like you might be moved to another place so that you don't mix in. I strongly am being told that this is a part of what is being called the Great Divide. If you choose not to be vaccinated, if you choose to resist, I do feel like there might be temporary consequences that you might deal with, temporary, okay? If you, in fact, do get vaccinated or you are a vaccinated person, I feel like you are going to have privileges that non-vaccinated, I literally heard freedom. You will have some sort of freedom that non-vaccinated people will not have, okay? This is going to be some sort of regulation by government, and Spirit is telling me that though it's temporary, it will last for an extended amount of time. The intention here is to control or to move people into full immunity or full, Spirit just told me it will not work. So I just want you all to be very cautious of that, and get yourselves prepared for whatever that looks like, okay? Again, it is never my intention to scare, but I just want to give you what I get. And what I see, again, could be figurative. It doesn't have to be literal. It could just be like people who are vaccinated are allowed to go anywhere, and people who are not vaccinated have to stay in quarantine or something like that. I don't know. But there is a systematic divide that is going to take place amongst the vaccinated and the non-vaccinated. Also, I feel like you're going to notice it coming up in your movies, television shows, and things like that more often, where people are being, they're going to be like very purposeful conversations or content around being vaccinated. Or shunning people who aren't vaccinated or something like that. It's going to begin to present itself in television shows. Spirit just said reality TV, but I feel like it's going to be written into shows by writers, okay? When I ask Spirit, should people be vaccinated or non-vaccinated? The truth is, some people should absolutely be vaccinated and others should not. I have been in readings where Spirit has absolutely directed people to get vaccinated. And I've been in readings where Spirit is like, absolutely not for you. So depending on who you are, what your path is, depends on whether you need to get it or not. But do your best to not be in judgment of anybody who does the opposite of what you do. That's a part of the divide. So allow people to make their decisions and you make yours, and whatever that means for them, allow that to be. But please love each other fully, regardless of what decision they make about this vaccination, because we won't know for years what it means or what it's caused or if it works or doesn't work and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So until we meet again, remember that absolutely nothing, nothing is ever happening to you. It is all, every single solitary experience and moment is taking place for you. I'm Auntie Thick, and I love you.